What is up? How's it going, Michael? How are you doing?
Amazing. Dude, I'm good. I'm excited about our guest, man, and his box,
I am way excited.
Yeah.
You have opened this box. I have opened this box. It should be a really fun night tonight. I believe it's the first time Jeremiah has opened this box, so we should have a fun time.
Sweet.
So sit back, relax, guys. Enjoy the show. All right, let's add Jeremiah in here. If you don't know him, you can find him on Instagram under Cletus Cassidy, the Carnage Collector, on Instagram. So, what's up, Jeremiah?
How's it going, guys?
Doing well. Doing well.
Welcome, welcome.
You look good tonight, Jeremiah. You ready to do this?
Yes, I am. I'm excited.
All right. Well, like always, we're gonna do just a couple pickups before, guys. So we'll see what myself or what Michael picked up, and if Jeremiah, if you have one too, you could definitely show as well. So,
okay.
All right. So this is my pickup. It was actually done in a trade, Midnight Suns Flair Ultra, and I was able to get a Hellfire Wolverine insert. Definitely awesome.
Very nice insert
on that one.
Can't wait to get that one. Don't have it yet.
Pretty excited about this too. He actually had 2 copies. I gave him just a little bit extra to get the better copy. So that's hopefully we can get a good grade on that. Obviously, if I get a 9.5, it'll be Michael's, and Michael just can pick me up a 9 somewhere. So it is what it is. But that's everything I got tonight there for my pickup there.
Cool. I like it. So I got the Wolverine Backscatters achievement card. Prism. It's not the regular one. I think I paid like $300 for it. And condition's probably a 9. And so if anybody actually wants to buy this, I'll just sell it to you what I paid for it. If not, it's going up on eBay.
Yeah, let me just make you big here.
All right.
Make mine big, but
yeah. So that's the Wolverine Achievement Prism Backscatters for Marvel Annual. So that's
so if you remember, guys, the regular backscatter, I believe he was in his brown suit. And this one, he's in his classic suit, but it's an achievement of it. So definitely, yeah. So awesome. And then Jeremiah, do you have anything, or should we just bust into your box?
I don't have anything. Been kind of saving my money for a little side deal I'm working out with one of our friends on IG. So.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to the next Flair set and the Wolverine.
Well, this will be a good precursor then to it.
Yeah.
Those who haven't seen this is a 1994 Flair box. 1994 for me. I don't know if you have a story too, Michael, but for me, 1994 Flair was a premium set. And it was because the packs were they were like $1.50 to $2. They were a lot more than regular packs, which would be like maybe 50 cents or something like that, right? So they were premium packs. So I didn't get too many of them. I never opened a whole box until I was an adult. But
yeah. And this is your first time, Jeremiah, to open this box?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I've got 2 of them. I bought 2 in incredibly well-kept condition. I could tell these weren't stored in a storage unit or a garage or a tote. I believe these must have been stored inside somebody's house. I'm looking at all sides of the box, all angles. You don't see that shrink wrap kind of stuck to the box in some places where it had, obtained moisture from the air. And so it's pretty amazing. Seals are on both boxes fully intact. I'm guessing they came out of a case box.
That's
Whoever
good
had a
signs.
case laying around is crazy.
Yeah,
Nice.
good signs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want is a sticky box where basically all of the cards are stuck together. But these cards are glossy, so they can stick, but most of the cards that I've seen, they just make maybe a little tiny sticky sound, when you open it.
Yeah.
I think I remember Michael opening one and it was just like you could barely hear it, but it's just what the glossy cards do. So
I've never
So
go ahead, Jeremiah.
I was going to say, so in 1994, when this came out, I was a little kid. I was a card shop and comic shop junkie. I'd take out the trash whenever I could just to get a pack of cards. I never really had money, and so when I did, it didn't go far. My mom was into a lot of stuff, collected Evil Ernie and Lady Death comics, and started opening Magic card packs in the stores. Didn't really care to play the game, but she enjoyed the chase and a lottery woman. But she opened a pack of these, and I have that pack today. I finally just pulled them out of the box and put them in the binder, just because to me it's a piece of my history, part of my childhood. And I think these are amazing cards. The artwork on them, the detail, absolutely impeccable.
that's awesome.
So you said you saved the pack that she got and you have it. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, from the release. I don't know about the release month or day, but it was from '94 for sure.
Yeah,
Man, that's crazy. That's an awesome memory.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen these brick, but like Josh said, worst case they might stick, and then sometimes they have a film residue on them.
Oh, yes.
But it can be cleaned.
Correct.
So
yeah,
it can be cleaned.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's a cloudy residue on the cards.
Yeah, sometimes.
But like Michael said, with just your breath, like hot breath, you can get it off. So yeah.
And I've seen that too.
Microfiber cloth, definitely. Don't use anything outside of that realm. Like maybe a shirt or something, like a ripped up shirt, that would work too, but definitely nothing like that's going to scratch.
Yeah, anything that's got dust particles on it, you probably don't want to mess with. Old rags, probably want to stay away from. But yeah, I think the microfiber cloth is probably your best bet. I mean, that's after all what we use on our sunglasses and our
the sunglass microfiber is great. They have the thicker microfiber. You don't really want to use those. It's just the sunglasses. Yeah, that's what I use. Sunglasses or phones, right? That's where you get those little tiny. Every time I get like a new phone screen case or something, has a microfiber, it's like, yep, that's for my cards. Oh, geez. Okay, let's get into this box chair. Oh, go. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say I probably got 20 or 30 of them sitting in a drawer. So yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's bust into this. Let's get into it.
Awesome. All right, give me 1 second.
Turn your camera there.
Yep.
So, Michael, I'm sure everybody's asking, are you in a different area?
Oh, no, since I'm not opening a box tonight, I figure I just take do this in my living room on my computer in my living room. So that's it.
Hey, chill out, relax, and we can enjoy this box being
exactly
right. So I do see a Batman logo in the back, though.
Oh, it's a throw blanket.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, looking good there, Jeremiah.
Except for this tripod, I'm going to need to know what some of you guys out there are using for tripods, because I'm really not liking it.
Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about it. We can talk about it.
Give me 1 more second here to try to extend it.
No problem. Looks good.
And I was looking at how many cards are in the Power Blast set. There's 18.
18 Power Blast cards. Yep.
Probably some of the coolest inserts ever released by Marvel cards in the history of Marvel cards.
Yep.
Some of the coolest, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the most I've seen Power Blast wise is 17 in one box, but you usually only see like 12 or 13, in a box. So you should get quite a bit of them. There's the coveted ones obviously is Venom, Spider-Man, or Wolverine. So I would say there's a lot of cool ones in it, right, Michael? So
amazing. And Jeremiah, I don't know if have you gotten into grading yet? A little bit.
I have, well, so not for Marvel. I've done a few sports cards, but I've done like I think Arabian Nights and Legends from Magic the Gathering. I did a couple 101 submission back when it was like $7 a card. I kind of got out of it just because the wait. I waited 2.5 years almost to get my last submission back.
Wow.
And that was ridiculous to me. The fact that some of those cards, when we'll say if that was sports cards, those cards fluctuate at such a high, rapid rate. The market could be so volatile, and so you don't want them sitting in a warehouse when you could be, having out on the market or trading for other stuff that was more desirable for you at the time. But I would like to start grading some of my Marvel. I may actually hit you up on an order for some of these.
Be happy to, man. I was just going to say that out of the boxes that I've opened, I remember there's always a handful of pristine 10 condition cards in an entire box. I don't know if that's 2 or 3 or 6 or 7, but there's always some in there. And you see that film, that can be cleaned.
Yep.
That can be cleaned off. Yep.
And it looks like it's mainly just the first card, so that's not bad.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, that's
got
really
Thor. Oh, I love this Psylocke. Such a beautiful card.
beautiful Psylocke card.
Yeah.
And they hit a home run with this
Nice.
set, man.
Yeah, the sun in the background that just pops.
Yeah.
Very
Love
nice.
these.
Yeah, these cards were like, to me when I was a kid, they were premier because it was one of the first thicker card stock cards that I had ever opened, and I'm just like, these are sweet.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what makes them so nostalgic is the fact that they were a thicker card stock. In fact, they were the first thicker card stock, weren't they? Would you agree?
I think so. And
Got
then
the
95
Carnage.
after that, right?
Got your boy Carnage.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
So that's a good Galactus too.
I think you're right. They are that this was the first Marvel thicker card set. I don't know if
I don't know any.
Yeah.
What's cool about this set, the thicker cards, is they tend to like not ding up as much as the thinner cards. So I kept these in a binder for 20 plus years, right? And I actually sent some of the ones that I had as a kid off to grading and got 10s from a binder.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
That's just saying that I kept really good took care of my cards, but at the same time, they're pretty good all around cards to grade.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying if you send 10 cards in, you're going to get 10s on every single one. It's more the actual because on this, Michael, if you remember, a lot of it has to do with being off center and all that stuff, right?
Centering and surface.
Centering and surface is
huge
for these.
Yeah, your edges and corners typically should be sharp.
Correct. Yeah.
I have a few in binder from the 90s, and that's beautiful.
That was one of my favorite ones when I was a kid.
Heck yeah.
I don't think I have a single one from the 90s open in my binders that has a ding corner. It's amazing.
And they come so preserved, right, with their inner cellophane sleeve, sealed in the card. I mean, crazy.
You got the box.
I think that's a little bit why you don't find a lot of the bricking on these, because like I said, you'll hear some sticking, but not bricking ever because of the way that these were packaged.
That is awesome. Yeah, none of the cards.
A little bit of film on it, but you'll get it off.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll probably go through when I'm bored and do 20 or 30 at a time, clean them off with the microfiber and make them look pretty.
These are cards that require work to get in gradable condition.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
They do. Typically, I mean, sometimes you get a clean box and you don't have any fog, but yeah.
Well, and I think as far as the grading aspect goes, I know that is amazing.
Eddie Brock, that's pretty sweet.
So I know for sure Beckett really looks at if you send your cards in and they're all dirty, dusty, you're going to get dinged on that because they don't have time to clean your cards for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It
Jeremiah,
makes sense.
And Jeremiah, if they were to clean them, they also risk damaging the card themselves too.
Absolutely. I want them to handle them the least amount of possible time, just in lieu of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are amazing. I've opened a lot of boxes, and this is something I've always wanted to open. But having them there in my cabinet in the living room, I bought them to open both boxes, and it's so hard, because I look at it like, it's $400. I spent. Yeah. So I go on YouTube and I watch guys like you guys opening them, and I get my fix most of the time. But these have been driving me nuts.
We're glad you're doing it, obviously.
Hey, now you're joining in, giving someone else their fix.
So, That's it.
Great. Great. Yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Daredevil.
So I believe this is the set. I can't remember if it was this set or 95, where Nightcrawler is like really buff, really cool Nightcrawler in the set. Can't remember if it was this one or 95, but
yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. I see what Michael was talking about. You look at the surface and you'll see some print lines on, maybe one every other pack.
What's funny is I think that's the film still. It looks like it from here. It's the film. You can't do that. You got to get that hot, some sort of, I don't want to say like water, but moisture to get that off. You got to be careful, but obviously.
I think you're right on some of it, but this one looks like it was dragged across the assembly line. I mean, it literally
get a microfiber and check it out. But some of them could have lines. Those do have lines. I see that now.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah.
The new Nova.
Not every card's going to be gem mint, right? Right, Michael?
Yeah, that's right.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Punisher 2099.
We can see the cards really, really good. So it's been great.
Open up a Wolvie pack, huh?
Oh, heck yeah. Gonna get fire in this one.
That Wolverine Power Blast is in my top 5 favorite Wolverine cards of all time. I love it.
And it's definitely, you have a 9.5, I believe, or a 10 or something, right?
A 9.5, yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard to get that in a good grade. Like I graded probably 3 or 4 of them. I still didn't get above a 9. So
yeah.
Wow.
Definitely cool when you get one of those power blasts in a good gem mint.
Jeremiah, I've probably asked you this before, and I apologize if I have. Do you have like almost every Carnage card ever made, or what's your deal? Where are you on that on Carnage cards?
No, so believe it or not, I actually don't have a ton of Carnage, and I PC Carnage and Venom the most was my top 2. I go after comic books as well, action figures. I mean, I've got a little bit of everything, to be honest with you, and I have some stuff clear back into the 90s. As far as the cards go, like the new age stuff,
That's a cool.
I'll be honest.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah,
know,
that's a beautiful card.
It's definitely well known Spider-Man card.
They should have made that the picture for the Power Blast. Oh, no wonder it's the Maximum Carnage, isn't it?
Yeah, that would have been a better Power Blast.
Yeah.
I knew I'd seen that picture before. That's actual art from the comic, I believe.
Now, Michael, just a little different. What's the difference between these regular cards and the Pepsi cards for some of those people that are out there? Because there's some that say Pepsi on the back.
Yeah. The Pepsi cards were released in Venezuela. I'm going to look it up here. And
I know it was like foreign somewhere. So
yeah, I think they were Venezuela. I'm going to look it up.
But the Pepsi cards are just a different release. It was an international release, and it had Pepsi on the back. And
Mexico.
Mexican? Okay.
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so some of those are a little rare, to get in good grades too, because the Pepsi versions. But you got to be careful because there are some, I guess, that were printed that weren't really real Pepsi cards. They were actually fake.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You got to be careful. So
those Pepsi cards were on thinner cardstock.
Okay.
Yep. And Jeremiah, did you have video games sealed or something?
He does. Yeah.
I have hundreds of retro video games. That's kind of the other thing I've spent money on, rather than, the new sets. They're beautiful, but I just can't justify, a one of 25 Carnage or Venom at $300 to $500 a pop. And I guess if I was showing them off all the time, I would get gratitude from that. But the fact is they're going to sit in a binder, and or maybe on a wall on a plaque or something. And I could use that money allocated somewhere where it would make me, a little happier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good example. I was looking at this one of one the other day, and buddy had sent me a DM about it. That's nice. Second one. $6,000 for a one of one, beautiful card, but is it realistic for somebody like me with 4 kids, a wife, a mortgage payment? I could buy a lot of other things that, like, I could buy, several, 2 cases of the upcoming product and open that live, or what I mean? Like, it's just, it feels like the market's gone crazy on some of this new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it, I get it, but I just can't see myself owning a lot of that kind of stuff just because of the price.
Well, and people reach out to me and say, "Oh, I can't be a big baller like you," and I'm not a big baller. Like I have funded my card hobby with the card hobby. I've gotten lucky at times getting cards, but like Michael does, and like I actually firmly believe, when you open up a box, you can send 5 to 10 cards in and get them gemmed and pay for what your box was if they gem out, and there is a way to be smart about it, but that's what I've done, and I've fueled my hobby with the hobby. So, but yeah, I see what you're saying. If it's money that is allocated for living, you don't want to do that because it's kind of scary. Can be.
Absolutely. And I kind of went all in on Magic the Gathering cards. Not now. It's not really my passion. I did teach my wife and 3 of my kids to play, and so we do battles in the house. We literally duke it out for hours on end. But I spend a lot of money in that direction. I guess my point is you got to choose which pathway you're going to take. Like Michael, he prefers graded stuff. He's into the grading collectibles, and he made a comment the other night in a video about comic books and not wanting to kind of go down that rabbit hole because you kind of gotta decide where you're going to lay your money. You can't be spread thin across the whole universe of collectibles. Otherwise,
Jeremiah, dude, go.
Yep.
I'm listening to you, and I love your points, and I agree with you. But just, dude, before you open that pack, show that Mary Jane.
Oh yes,
Yeah, that I don't know if it was a Becca 9.5 or PSA 10, but a couple of years ago sold for like $500. In this market, dude, I don't know what it's worth, 100, 150, but that is a extremely popular card in gem mint condition. Like just as popular as the Spidey and the Venom and the Wolvie. So just a heads up.
Well, and I want to add to that. If that like, let's say, was a good centering and all that stuff, it looks pretty good to me. Center wise, it might be a little thick on the bottom, but if you look on the front, you can see the name down below there. And if it's centered, it might be a little off tick on the left. It looks like it's a little thicker on the left than the right. So it might not be centered. It may not be a good candidate for that, but you got to look at the whole card, like everything. Michael has actually, and I use magnifying glasses too, to see your cards and look at them and fully understand what's gonna grade out, a 7, 8, or a 9 or a 10. Like Michael's been doing it for 20 plus years, so it's like he has big history behind grading, so he knows. But you just kind of gotta start with just a few cards, and try out your own eyes, so
That's it, Josh.
I like that thought.
And Jeremiah, I can't do comics right now because, I mean, a lot of my my income goes to obviously trading cards and grading. And if I were to get into comics, I would not be able to control myself. That and Star Wars cards, I just would go crazy. I would go nuts. Yeah.
The vintage, you talking about the vintage 70s and 80s Star Wars?
Vintage 70s, 80s, and I saw a Darth Vader 1 of 1 that I just almost bid on, but I didn't.
So that Storm card, I mean, the Power Blast Storm card, it was phenomenal artwork used, and it's
even that's a beautiful card.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could see a little bit of that the film, but you'll be able to get that off.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of Storm, there was one hiding behind it. I loved this series on Netflix. I was so sad when it ended.
Oh, I haven't seen it, man. It's good.
Series.
It's good.
That
was the Luke Cage, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
It's absolutely amazing. The first episode, it took a couple minutes and then it just sucks you right in.
Well, so I started with Daredevil and then went to Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. So like I probably did something similar to you, and so I liked it too. Like Jessica Jones,
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, some people were
like,
it. "Oh, Jessica Jones," like they're like, "Oh, I've never seen that." I'm like, "Man, you need to see that. It's a really good show." So
well, and I wasn't going to sit down and watch Jessica Jones, but me and my wife watched it together. It was great, and then my favorite was John Bernthal, hands down best in my personal opinion. John Bernthal playing Punisher, absolutely amazing. He just he nailed it, and he nailed it, in the first season of The Walking Dead, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. And seeing him carry on, I liked him in that. Seeing him carry on into The Punisher was just epic for me. I've actually went back and rewatched that whole series, 2 or 3 seasons, and I don't normally do that. I'm a one-time watch guy, unless it's my daughter's movies, because she's 7 and you have to see Little Mermaid 7,000 times.
Yep.
It can't get old. She won't allow
it. Yeah, we got movies like that in here.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to grade some of these. I'll definitely go through and clean some of the cards. I need to do some research for myself on eBay, and then, maybe check out some forums and see what people are into as far as the Flair. And I have a hard time with this one.
Yeah, you can't go wrong grading Venoms, Wolverines, Spider-Mans. You can't really go wrong with that. But you definitely do want to look at the centering. Centering is big on these. If the centering's not on, I usually never send them, because you'll get like downgraded to a 9 a lot of the time.
Well, and so the nice thing for, when I was collecting Magic cards, was, I didn't even realize these. I was skipping Power Blast here the whole time, wasn't I?
Yeah, you're getting Power Blast the whole time, dude.
I haven't even been paying attention.
They do. They do look. If you don't flip them, they look really similar to the base set. So I get why you missed them.
Yep. It's been the first card on just about every pack, hasn't it?
These are Jeremiah. I was looking at the prices at some of these, and last year alone, Spidey PSA 10 600, dude, Beckett 9.5 400. Dude, yeah, you could kill it with these if you get good grades. It looks like, because just last year they're bringing in like 300 to 500 for Gem Mints.
Wow, that's encouraging.
Yeah,
this was last year. This was last year too, right? Because like mid last year, I sold a Venom for $250, and it was.
That's what you were talking.
That's
about.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Look at that Nightcrawler, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is interesting.
I'm a closet Nightcrawler collector. I have some cards of Nightcrawler because I like the whole duo between him and Wolverine. So
as I was saying, it was easy for me for grading with Magic as far as the centering goes because they have a centering tool you can buy. There's multiple of them on the market. Is there something like that for all cards like Marvel?
Yeah, you can buy centering tools like those little plastic, that shows the lines and all that stuff. But it's weird because sometimes Marvel, their frames aren't always on, right? But at the same time, it's a tool. Michael has been doing it so long. You can speak for yourself, Michael, but he just does it by his eyes, and then he brings in the magnifying glass, and he does it that way. I don't think you use an actual plastic centering tool to put over it, right, Michael?
I don't anymore. No, but if I were to if I had never graded a card before and I was just starting to grade cards, I definitely would. Yeah. But yeah, now it's just I guess looking at it so much. Sweet Punisher.
Yeah.
And Jeremiah, if you have questions about how to specifically grade these, you can call me anytime and we can talk about it. So just let me know.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah. This next one, that one's cool. I love this one.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's a good one.
Bone Claw.
So it's kind of funny because this card right here, it's actually on a promo. That's a four card sheet. The last card that you were looking at, that one.
Oh, you're talking about the Wolverine?
Yeah. So what's funny is there has been people cut the promo card, right? And on the back of this Wolverine card is Cable. If you're looking at the promo. So
yeah,
it's kind of funny that I got this one card one time and it had Cable in the back. I'm like, what's going on? This must be an error card. But the more you look into it, you got to look at the promos, because if the promos have the 4-panel or the 6-panel sheets or the 9-panel sheets and someone cut it, it could be the promo that you're looking at, not a defect. So
yeah. So technically speaking, that would kind of be a scam. That wouldn't really be something you'd want, right?
I have a promo and I have that card someone cut, but I don't know there has been times that Beckett, as long as it's actually an official copyright and you can date it back to what it is, I believe they do grade a promo that's cut, but I'm not sure. Michael would know more.
They won't grade it unless you ask specifically to label it. This is cut, and you have to communicate with Beckett, because they won't say it's from an official set because it was cut. So they have to make some special thing on the label, and I'm pretty sure that they'll grade it. You got to tell them ahead of time, though. If not, they'll send it back and say, hey, this is cut. This is not cool. Like, we're not going to grade it, So But
It'd be like an alternate label or something then.
yeah, something like that. Like, oh, there you go.
Oh,
there you
nice.
go.
here we go. That's it.
I love that freaking card.
Oh man,
It's an awesome card.
Stuck to it.
yeah, you can see quite a bit of film on that, so you just have to get that off. It'll come off. Great card though.
Yeah,
you see
that
the do you see the
great.
Flair symbol on the F? How close it is to the edge compared to how much space you have on the top of the F and the top edge of the card?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. See, that bishop looks really centered.
Correct.
But the Wolvie looks way off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
But
that's what we,
And the word Wolverine, you can see how much space is on the right hand side versus the left. So,
and Jeremiah, like if somebody gave you like Carnage numbered card, you're not going to turn it down, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, good. then okay, good. So like, I've got, for example, a Carnage Royal foil numbered to 25 that if you were to, let's say, get a Beckett 9.5 or 10 Power Blast that I need for my set, we could do some trading, right? So
yes,
stuff like that,
Yep.
Just as an example.
No, I'd definitely be into that.
Yeah.
Seems like getting a few duplicates now.
I was gonna ask you, Michael, if you had this full set of Power Blasts yet.
I'm missing like 4 of them.
Okay,
that's a cool one.
Yeah, I want that comic. Was that Hulk? What is that, Hulk 181?
No, that's the Hulk 300 something, I think.
Or is that what it is? Okay.
I don't know comics that well, but it's the Hulk 181 would be the first appearance. That one was
that's right.
The Todd McFarlane cover that happened. So
yeah, I couldn't remember. I've been looking on eBay recently just because all the hype with graded comics now, and I kind of wanted to get my hands on a couple of the old staples before it's too late, or before I'd have to pay a premium. It might already be too late for some of them. You see some of the 9/8 just going crazy in price.
Yeah,
buy a comic book or buy another car.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't you get a house from some cards?
I did. Yep.
There you
go. Magic the Gathering made me micro rich for
that. I love it.
Yeah,
that's great.
No, I did pretty good. The old 93, 94 vintage stuff from.
So you know all about fueling the hobby with the hobby.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I was able to pay off all of our debt and student loans and our vehicles and all that, and get a down payment for a house, put aside and get us out of a really terrible neighborhood. And then I also had, some excess money to buy. I actually bought a bunch of boxes of marble, and then I bought some binder sets and whatnot so that I could get back to where I belong.
Yeah.
Marble's always been my passion. I just, as a kid growing up, I've seen people open packs. I didn't really get to, experience a lot of that myself, unfortunately.
Now that Doom right there, that's one of my favorite Doom cards. That are from the 90s. It's just a sick card.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool Doom card.
There you go.
Nice.
There we go. Right on top. Right on top, baby.
I was actually hoping. I was thinking about this today. I was hoping I'd pull that card because I don't have that one.
I think there's 3 Carnages.
Is there?
Yeah. You haven't pulled the best one, in my opinion, yet. My opinion, not yours. You might
I think that's the first one I pulled because I've pretty much pulled all Venom at this point.
You talking about
Sure.
the
Oh,
one that
okay.
did both of the Carnage, Venom, and
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that would be what, Maximum Carnage?
That's it.
Yep. Yep.
It stopped. Oh, there it goes. I was going to say it stopped focusing, but and you
Yeah,
got a
I'm not
really
sure.
clear camera though, by the way, like super clear.
It's a great camera.
Yeah.
I like that card.
I like that this set doesn't have like a bunch of no names. You know,
I know, right?
it's nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all classic characters, and yeah, we know every single one of them, right?
Just about.
Yeah.
I didn't really know Boom Boom, but
Boom Boom was Boom Boom's a different one too.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of into the Squirrel Girl thing.
You can get her one of one for probably $30.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass
I
on
like
that one.
I like me some Squirrel Girl. She's got some Wolverine past, so it's great.
Oh, does she really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this pack has a sticker on top of it.
That's weird.
I've watched many box openings of this and never seen this white sticker on top.
I've
What do
seen
you
it.
think?
I've seen it before, but it's rare, and I have no idea what it means. No clue.
Yeah, I wonder if it
Continue.
ever meant something. That's weird.
I know you got a sweet Deadpool power blast.
I would say that the top card definitely is significant.
Maybe
yeah.
that's what it is. It's like, oh, let's put a dot on where all these Deadpool ones.
Oh,
I
you
don't
know what? The whole package is different. Look how wide that is. That's the first one I've had that's anyway, yep.
Now there's how many cards in a pack? Is it 10? Or is it less
Yep.
than 10, right? Yeah.
10 cards per pack, 24 packs per box.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of cards in this. Lots of cards.
Look at that Deadpool. That is
That
awesome.
Deadpool is sweet.
Amazing.
Soberface would be if he's not in chat right now, he's definitely drooling over this one. He might already have it, but it's still a cool card. So
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, nice. Silver Surfer? Just kidding.
Oh, man.
I always have to give Norin a hard time. Yeah, that's a cool Wolvie right there. He's showing his claws right up front.
Yeah. I don't think I've pulled that one yet either. Extinction Agenda.
Yeah, you didn't. It's a good one.
Wasn't that in the 90s animated series? The Extinction Agenda, wasn't that?
I don't know.
I mean, I think it there were quite a bit of references from comics in the animated series. So everything overlaps that way and story-wise. Me and Michael probably aren't the best for education-wise when it comes to comics, but we definitely love and are passionate about the art that we do see and the Wolverine stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can still everybody can enjoy art and how these cards look without knowing the education, but what educated me was more so on the back of cards. Like I could read backs of cards, and that's really what gave me, oh, why does this guy have this power? It was from the backs of the cards. So.
That's a nice picture.
That's nice. Morbius, nice.
I haven't seen that movie yet. I need to sit down eventually and watch that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
good.
I would say I like most of the movie stuff that comes out when it's MCU, and that was a good one. I liked it. Some would say it was awful, but
I didn't think it was awful.
It is what it is. Yeah, no, I didn't either. There were some different parts to it that I probably like, I would have done this a little different or done this a little better, but you can't always win everything. Definitely a huge fan of the MCU and DC stuff too. I like the DC movies as well. They're DC movies a little cornier than the Marvel, I think, but it's still cool movies. I saw Aquaman 2 and I liked it. So
I like the DC too, but man, the Dark Knight with Heath Ledger.
Oh wow.
Me, dude, that tops most Marvel movies in my opinion. Not all, but most. Love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Jeremiah, how many kids do you have?
4.
4. What? How old is the oldest?
3 that are mine, and 1 that we adopted. So I got a 7-year-old daughter, and then I have 3 16-year-old boys, all with their driver's license. You can
They're
imagine.
probably not into cards, are they?
So they are a little bit.
Okay.
Over the years, I bought them cards and comics, and I had opened a couple boxes of Marvel Masterpieces. 93, and I had put a couple of packs in each of their stockings for Christmas.
I love it.
Really liked those, and I was buying those boxes for around $45 a piece. And shortly after that, the market took an upturn, and I wasn't. They wanted to collect the set and for binder set, and the prices just weren't where I would have liked to have seen them for my kids' sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I did the same thing where I put a couple cards in stockings the other night, and I had them all open them really, 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 really careful and all that stuff, and I even graded a couple and got some back. And it was funny because one of my kids got a 9.5 Beckett label, and that was Lincoln. And it was pretty cool, pretty awesome.
That's neat. That's really neat.
Is it the Dr. Doom?
Yeah, Dr. Doom.
Hold on 1 second.
Or it was a pristine 10 gold label. That's what it was. So
Of what card?
it was Dr. Doom from Overpower.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But still a pristine 10.
Still, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Oh, that one's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
That one you have to be really, really careful on looking at it, because if at first glance, that one looks like it's off-centered. The Venom. No, the Venom.
Oh, the Venom.
Yeah. It just looks off-center real quick. So you got to figure out and find out if it's off-center or if it's just like that, because I don't think it lines up when it's centered at 9.5. But I don't have it at a 9.5. You would have to ask Michael on that one. Yeah,
Michael, do you have a full set 9.5 already? I mean, base set?
I've got probably 30 or 40 of the base set in Gem Mint and probably 15 of the Power Blast in Gem. So definitely trying to work towards a full set eventually.
That's cool.
Oh, love it.
Oh,
yeah. That's cool.
Nice.
Does it show the comic on the back of that one, or anything that references the comic?
Just the Fatal Attraction series.
Yeah. Okay. There it is. That's cool. Yeah.
I guess that was the official series that they wrote that story in, wasn't it? Fatal Attractions.
Well, and Michael's one of Michael's favorite cards. He still wants to get Gem Mint 10 is from the 1994 Flair Ultra set, and it has the Magneto ripping out adamantium from Wolverine, that foil card, the Fatal Attractions card, right, Michael?
Yeah, but 9.5 Gem Mint.
What did I say?
10 Gem Mint.
Oh, sorry, 9.5.
I'm giving you a hard time, man.
9.5 is Gem Mint for.
It is, dude. I know I've said this on the show a while ago, but man, epic movie scene to have Magneto rip Wolverine's adamantium out one day. That'd be an epic scene.
I mean, it's got to happen, right?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the next Deadpool movie. It's going to be great.
Heck yeah.
Did you see that it might be officially called Deadpool and Wolverine, and
I
not
didn't see that.
Deadpool 3?
Oh,
People are going to call it
what?
that anyway, right?
Well, what's funny is when Hugh Jackman was
It's a nice surfer.
that's a cool power blast right there. That
Love
it.
Silver
Yes, it
Surfer.
is.
Yeah.
Really cool one. Yeah, that's an awesome one right there. I actually have a good candidate for grading on one of those Silver Surfers, but
What were you saying about Hugh Jackman, Josh?
oh, so one of Hugh Jackman's earlier interviews he had when they were talking about bringing him to this Wolverine, in this new Deadpool movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ryan Reynolds said, like, hey, do you wanna be in the new Deadpool movie? He's like, sure, Ryan, or whatever, without those memes and stuff. But in the interview, he said he'll only do it if they call it Wolverine 10. But he was just joking. But he told everybody that he calls it Wolverine 10 because this is actually the 10th film that he would be in as Wolverine. And so it was pretty funny.
It is funny
that he said that. So, but it's cool if they do name it Deadpool and Wolverine. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if that's a rumor mill, but it's pretty cool. So,
I really like their chemistry together. They definitely work well together. I've seen a number of little skits and shorts throughout the internet with those two, and they're hilarious together.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah,
reminds me of a modern day grumpier old man.
Grumpier Old Men Mutant Edition.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Definitely get a number of duplicates, which isn't a bad thing, I suppose.
Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of duplicates.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I like this one too. That one's
I haven't
sweet.
seen this one yet.
I really like that one.
That's really cool. That's the cosmic one, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it have Silver Surfer in it? A little Silver Surfer?
I don't know.
I can't remember if that one or a different one.
Yeah, actually, Silver Surfers.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
So there is a Silver Surfer. Yeah,
Fighting with Thor.
that's right, baby.
Jeremiah, when I first started to clean these cards forever ago, I remember I would clean them and the card would move as I cleaned it, and I would turn it over and the other side would be scratched. So don't do what I did in the beginning.
Oh, wow. So how were you scratching the other side?
The card would actually move on the table as I tried to clean it.
Oh,
and I didn't keep the card still, so.
Well, I went and bought this sticky mat a couple days ago. It's actually a yoga mat from Walmart. They had them on sale, and it's very soft, but your cards won't move around a lot. So I kind of like that. I'd say that I would have to make sure that it stays clean.
Yeah,
that's perfect for everything except for putting pressure on cards. If you put pressure on cards on that nose stick that you bought, it'll like sink into the nose stick, and it could cause the corners to curl up some or damage the card.
Almost want to use a really hard surface
for high pressure cleaning.
Pressure,
yeah. But no, dude, that's perfect for going through cards, laying cards out, stacking them, sorting them. Heck yeah.
Well, previous videos I'd used my Walmart fabric by the yard, and I was kind of getting tired of that. But look,
this was the meme or whatever you want to call it, but Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Oh, what were you saying, Michael? Sorry.
I was just saying I can't wait for that movie, like you were
Well,
saying.
that's what I was saying too. Like,
Jeremiah,
there's going to be so many X-Men cameos in it too. Like, so many. Like, they've already said that Magneto's going to be in there, Rogue's going to be in there. They're already saying that Professor X, he's going to come in there. So is Patrick Stewart. So there's a lot of them going to have cameos, and a lot of them going to be introduced. That's what I heard. Rumor mill, obviously they don't want to give things away, but if people are saying it, it might be that it's happening. So
that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that would be the one movie I would go to the theater, and I don't go to the theater very often, just because for us as a family to go to the theater, you're talking $200.
Yeah.
But that would be a fun one to go see, because how Ryan likes to crack people up with his little he's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Well, depending on when it comes out and when the Dallas Card Show is, that might depend on if I might be able to see it with Michael.
Oh wow, that'd be cool,
right?
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
But that saying that though is if it comes out before, can Michael wait? Can I wait?
No, I'll go see it.
We'll just go again.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. I'll go again with you, man. I can't wait. If my mother called and wanted me to wait, sorry, Mom. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I can't wait either. Like it's got to be. I got to go to the first midnight showing of that one.
Yeah, I know I am.
Oh man.
You got a nice hit coming, obviously, back there.
I know. I've seen that.
It's
weird because they went from the front to the back now.
Yeah. That's a cool one.
That is a really nice card.
Yeah. Captain America, baby.
America. I got this Lego the other day. I haven't put it together yet, but I was kind of excited about that.
That's neat.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Well, it's his big suit, whatever he calls that. And I'm not a big War Machine buff, but
yeah,
I just thought it looked awesome. So you get the actual Lego figure, and then you get his suit, so you can hop into the suit.
That's cool. Oh, there it is.
Nice. Yep, Maximum Carnage.
There it is.
That. That's sweet.
I think that was another one I got a 10 of, and I sold it for about $300.
Did we not know each other then?
What?
Did we not know each other then?
When I sold that one?
Yeah.
We weren't doing the show together. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, because now I would buy that 10 in a heartbeat for 300.
Yeah. When did you it was later in the year last year that you joined doing the show with me, I believe. So.
That's top 2 hit in the box right there.
Yeah, I did have that Maximum Carnage in a PSA 10. So.
Oh, it was a PSA 10. I thought we meant
PSA 10.
Okay.
No, I graded a lot of my Flair through PSA 10.
Got it.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's not saying that PSA 10 couldn't have got a 9.5 because it was really clean, but
sweet. I'm glad you got your boy Carnage in here. 3 different versions, I think. That's good.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
And Venom.
Did he make it to the Power Blast? I haven't looked at the list of Power Blast.
No.
Okay.
Venom did.
Yeah.
Venom did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't pulled that one yet. I hope this is the last 3 packs. Maybe
it's one of the best ones to pull, so you definitely want to pull it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Now, what's crazy is that Iron Man one that you just said.
Yeah.
So on the checklist, so if you turn it over, it says 8, but on the checklist, it shows it's card number 5 or something like that. It's a discrepancy in the checklist. See, it says it's It says it's
number 6.
number 6,
Or wait, yeah,
but it
number
actually
6.
shows it's number 8.
Yeah, and on the
Crazy.
checklist, number 8 is
Vulture.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Huh. Very interesting.
And I believe Vulture is number 8.
Is that
as well?
Is this one? I love this freaking card. Is this from Uncanny X-Men 212? You mind checking on the back?
Oh,
can it? Yeah, does it show?
Uncanny X-Men, is it 212?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think that's 212.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's way cool. I like that.
That's an awesome card.
There are so many times I was trying to trade people that card, the buyback card of that card.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, there's your Power Blast right there,
Yeah.
Magneto.
Awesome Magneto. Awesome.
That's the classic Jim Lee pose, but I don't think it's Jim Lee art, but it's Jim Lee pose. They copied.
I hope you get that Venom, Jeremiah. It's a sweet power.
I hope so too. That'll really make the box. I mean, I'm already excuse me, I'm already happy with the box, obviously, but that would be the icing on the cake.
Yep.
<clears throat> It's a fun rip. Like
Yeah,
the whole box is a fun rip.
Well, and it'll be interesting to see if I made a base set, or if I made 50% of a second base set, may convince me to, venture towards making a second binder set.
Heck yeah. There's
Or
classic
have more to potentially grade.
Yeah. Ooh, that Spider-Man with the lightning, that's pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah. Spider Demon, Demogoblin, right?
Spider Demon.
Yeah, but isn't it actually Demogoblin?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Doppelganger. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Doppelganger. Yeah.
There we go again.
Another Mary Jane.
Dude, I knew a guy. I don't know if he still has them, but I knew a guy that had 4 of those in a buyback form.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The last pack has a sticker and was busted open in the box somehow.
Like, what are they doing at the factory that day? Like, were they?
I don't know, but the box is impeccable, and so I don't understand how this.
I almost wonder if the ones that have those little white stickers on it, some sort of internal code for they had to inspect the cards every once in a while. I'm just throwing this out there.
Who knows, man? It could be.
It could well be.
Love it. Look at that.
See? Ghost Rider Power Blast, baby.
Yeah.
One of the better ones to pull right there.
Yeah.
I'd say that one is a popular one as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the Venom, but
not the Venom, but that's all right. Got another box.
You'll take the Ghost Rider, right? Ghost Rider
will.
seems like he likes to follow you every once in a while.
Did you say you had another box, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
Nice.
I think I got pretty much 2 of just about every one of the boxes that I own at this point.
Oh wow!
My intention was to buy one to open, one to put on display, and so I've kind of kept that rhythm over the years.
This is a good one that keeps repeating. I mean, this is what you're like 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You want this one to repeat?
Yeah.
I'll take them. That's right.
Cable
I like
Wolverine. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Classic duo right there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that noise.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah. Classic scene. I love that.
Yeah.
It's good art too.
Wow, that's a nice box, dude. That's killer box. Great box. Very fun box.
That wraps it up. I am curious because I skipped the first few. I'm going to look real quick, see how many Power Blasts I got out of that. Let's see.
Yeah, you did go quite a little quicker through the first packs past some of the Power Blasts, but I definitely don't remember a Venom Power Blast. But,
No, I would have put that in a separate file. Okay, so yeah, I skipped the Thor.
I did that too when I opened up a box. I did that too, where like I was like, oh, I only got like 8 Power Blasts, and then like I went through them again. I had 11 of them, so like I missed 3 of them.
Wow.
So I was the same way.
Well, that carries about the right amount of weight for me. That's 2 so far I missed. Maybe it.
So how many total did you get?
3. I got the Iron Man too.
Look at that.
I love that Iron Man.
Yeah.
Oh, and I missed a Storm.
I remember the Storm.
I bet that's the last one you missed.
I think that's the last one. So I got a good healthy stack here.
10 or 11, maybe 12.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow.
13. That's good.
And there's what, 18 of them?
18, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Gosh,
Any
I bet I
duplicates?
have a.
Did you get dupes or did you get all different ones?
Let me look real quick.
Did you get 2 Ghost Riders?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you got all different ones. Great.
Yeah, I did. I didn't get a single duplicate. Wow.
Hey,
That'd be a first.
You hit one of the
that'd
best
be a
ones
first.
there, Wolverine. So I mean, that is the best one, you know. So
well, the Deadpool and the
was
Spider-Man.
cool too. The Deadpool's cool.
I'm really happy about that one. So yeah, it's great. Well, thanks guys. This was fun. I definitely turns my tough day of construction work around. So this is what I needed.
No, we appreciate you coming on, man. I know our viewers like our lives and all that stuff, but hey, hopefully everybody will enjoy this box break that we'll have. And for next time, we will definitely promise we'll go live for you. But definitely, this was a cool box. Appreciate you coming on, Jeremiah, and sacrificing one of your boxes for the good of the hobby.
I was happy to do it. This is great.
Awesome. Well, cool deal. Well, everybody, don't forget to hit that like button on the channels here for Marvel Bros. We appreciate you. Check out Cool Cards, Marvel Madness. We're also on IG. If you have any questions about the channel, or if you guys have any questions about the show, please reach out to me or Michael. Anything that you've heard about grading or anything like that, definitely hit up Michael. He's definitely is the man when it comes to the grading aspect of things. But we appreciate you, Michael. Do you have any other helpful information for our viewers?
I don't know about helpful, but I just want to thank Jeremiah for taking the time to jump on again. And when it comes, I mean, helpful would be like just message me or Josh with any specific questions, concerns, or anything. And because there's a lot of people that I've seen get in this hobby in the last 6 months that have never touched a Marvel card in their life. So I'm sure that if any of you guys are watching, you probably have a question or two, but we're just here to grow knowledge about the hobby and share what we know and have fun doing it. So
yeah, and if you want to, if you have any questions, like Michael said, just reach out to me, him and myself. If you have any ideas for us for the channel, reach out to us as well as, and if you have a really cool box that you want to open, reach out to us as well, and we'll try to get you in. But that's what we try to do, is just bring you really good happiness of Marvel cards. And again, thank you so much, guys, and you guys have a good one. We'll see you.
See you.
See you guys.